Hey guys, Steve
remaining.
Zero doing another IXDL Open League cast, and I'll go ahead and get
5
started. So
seconds
we see
remaining.
that first pick, what goes to Nick's assassin for the Dire, and I'm kind of
Reserve
surprised
time.
that this he got through. But you know, these captains, I haven't seen these guys play yet, so we'll see how it goes. Coddle gets picked up by the Radiant, and I hope they don't do any cheese strat like going Coddle PL, because PL is available. Clockwork gets picked up in a very
Dire
strong hero.
team pick.
Power Cog's a really annoying spell, and lately the Battery Assault has been picked to be maxed out because the damage that comes out of it when someone's getting hit by all of it is a lot. You know, he is a long-range initiator with that hook shot. So then let's see what the second and third picks are going to be for the Dire side. It's going to be a Gyro and a Magnus, and both heroes are very strong picks, and tier 1 heroes are picked very often in competitive play, as we all know. Magnus most likely going to be in mid. I would like to see if Radiant would put Clockwork against him, because Clockwork is a very strong hero against Magnus, because
Queen
he can use those
of
cogs to just completely like
back.
drain his mana. Oh, I'm sorry, I think the audio is a little bit loud, so I'm gonna lower it again. There we go. Hope that helps out a bit. Okay, I'll go back to it. And we'll go ahead and Quap gets picked up, so it looks like Quap will be the one that's going mid. There's a chance she goes off lane, but she could suffer a bit there. And she needs levels to start snowballing. So Clockwork will most likely be off lane. Quap will be mid. And it doesn't really matter because both Clockwork and Quap would dominate Mag. Magnus will not really have an easy time. So looking at the bans, Warlock is banned out, Juggernaut's banned out also, heroes that are very strong. Both of them strong for team fights. Juggernaut is a real pain in the ass to deal with when he's spinning and you just can't cast spells on him. Though to a certain extent Cogs could stop him. Darkseer gets banned out, another strong offlane hero that's actually seen some rise in competitive play. I mean, I guess I can't really say he waned off a bit. It's just a lot of teams don't like picking him or playing against some type
10
deal.
seconds remaining.
So let's see who they ban out.
5 seconds remaining.
So I guess it looks like for the Dire side they need to pick up another support and an offlane hero, Nyx Gyro, and we'll see who their other support's going to be. There's still a bunch of offlane heroes still available. Treant gets banned out, and yeah, he's been pretty popular in IXDL because it's hard to push. You can't just like chip away at a tower because he's just going to heal it completely up. And with that global living armor, he keeps all his allies alive much longer than they should be. Bane gets banned out here, and they don't want any lockdown on this gyrocopter. So the final ban, we'll see who the Radiant are going to ban. I'd be surprised. I would like to see. Actually, I don't really know. So the Radiant, they're looking to pick up okay, Rubik gets picked up for the Dire side, and Rubik, as we all know, is a very strong hero. And this makes a pretty strong tri-lane. Rubik, a very good hero that can, if he steals like a spirited form, Coddle Blast, it's a very good spell. Or even stealing things from Quap is good as well. If he steals Blink, that makes him really mobile and can initiate very well. But the thing is, their tri-lane is strong. Nyx, Gyro, and Rubik at level 1, they can basically kill any hero easily. Could initiate with the telekinesis into a stun, or a stun into a telekinesis, and finish up with the rocket barrage. And as we all know, level 1 rocket barrage does so much damage. So Spin gets picked up here, the Coddle Spin. I think it will most likely be a support Spin. We'll see. It wouldn't be bad if a Templar Assassin gets picked up. Oh, this will be interesting. Most likely, in this case, Magnus will go off lane, and Templar Assassin will go mid. I think they're going to run an aggressive tri-lane, the Dire side that is, going to run an aggressive tri-lane with the Nyx, Gyro, and Rubik, and then put the Magnus safe lane off lane,
10 seconds remaining.
and Templar Assassin going mid. And Templar Assassin most likely will initially start losing in the beginning because Shadow Strike will chip away at that refraction, and she would be a little bit vulnerable. But in the end, I think Templar Assassin side blades would definitely pull her back even with Quap. So both Templar and Quap are snowball heroes, and the final pickup will really tell if Spin will be a carry or an offlane hero, or no, not offlane, but a support. Sorry. So if it is going to be a carry Spin, so Jakiro gets picked up, and this is a pretty strong tri-lane in itself because the Spin can stun one or more, and then Jakiro can follow it up with his Ice Path, and the Coddle Blast is there. The Illuminate can really dish out some major damage. So most likely it'll be a defensive tri-lane. I don't see it being an aggressive. It could. I guess it'll just depend on who the captains want it to be. And so, if it's a try versus try, I think with the amount of AOE that the Radiant have,
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, I think the Dire might have a slight advantage because Coddle's going to have to move to the side to blast them. And if he gets caught out first, that's the majority of their damage. Unless, well, at least in level 1, in terms of level 1. In level 2, both sides will do a lot of damage, actually. I need to change a couple of my settings. I'm on my Smurf account. Yes, I do Smurf. So, video game. And then I need to do smooth drag on, camera on, respawn off. And camera acceleration needs to go all the way down. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there. Much better. So I'll go ahead and start introducing the players. What are my controls here? Okay, there we go. So on the Spin, the carry Spin is fuck off the captain. Well, fuck off is the captain. Jakiro is being played by Gigas, and on the Kato is Asoi. On the Clockwork is Rohan, and finally, oh wait, did I just miss? On Quap is Friend, and on the Gyro, the captain is Maestro, and or I guess he's trying to make it look like an A, so a Maestro, I'm not sure. And then Fuel to Rage is playing the Templar. Says that's kind of cool. It's got some like bolts or whatever you want to call that, squiggly lines in the circle. Rubik is being played by Earthrace. On the Nyx Assassin is Tau, and finally Static is on the Magnus. So actually they're going to run a safe lane tri-lane. I guess that's alright because they do need some levels pretty seriously on the Nyx Assassin and on the Rubik. Both are very good level 6s. Oh look, is Gyro going over here to jungle? That'd be pretty surprising. They're going to end up running the dual lane here. I have seen this before. I think a Navi video showed it happening. I wonder how fast it's going to work, how well it's going to work out. And so this match, well, they're actually going to put the Magnus in a tri-lane. I'm just going to quickly give up the bottom lane. I did not see this coming. There's this level 1, like I said, it's pretty strong. If this was Rocket Barrage, this would have been a kill. But it's not, and it's okay, I guess. So I'll keep an eye on the last hits and denies and the net worth for this Gyro. I'm interested in how this is going to work. And so far, Quap and TA are pretty even. What a try. In a bot lane, it's yeah, this is what's to be expected. Is just stacking and pulling, getting levels on a support Spin, getting you know, he's got that stout shot ready to tank up a lot of damage. It would be higher if he had Gyro, to be honest. But I guess once Mag gets his Scary, he can do quite a bit of damage. So Clockwork is a bit scared, and the thing about Clockwork is he can't really go into the jungle to farm. So it sucks for him. But he has guys level 2. I guess that would help out. He's got that rockets. He's got that cogs that protect him. There's that lane ward to see whenever he comes in, or if there's any TP supports. TA is farming away. She's got her bottle now. Quap, she's had her bottle for a while, and she's starting to pull away. And this is to be expected until TA gets a couple levels in there, refraction and side blades. Gyro. This is what's interesting me. He's almost level 3, and that's ahead of the support. So this is working out decently. He's just using the flat cannon. It's a little bit early, but that's okay. He needs to be a bit careful. He takes quite a bit of damage from here, but it's okay. But so far he's making it work, and it's pretty nice to see this interesting strat. He's a little low, so if the supports on Radiant ever like get wind of this or even care, they're gonna go in on this. And if it comes to late game, I think the Dire will win this, because I really believe once Gyro gets a BKB up or even TA, they're just going to continue to kite this Sven, and Sven is just going to die before you even get close, especially if he decides to go Mask of Madness, which I really think is a terrible idea with the RP on Magnus. So let's see how they do this. The supports for the Radiant are level 2, almost level 3. Supports for the Dire, about the same. It's to be expected. They're doing alright. Magnus getting pretty good farm now that he's basically left alone. I guess there's Clockwork there, and Clockwork can just continue burning his mana with the power cogs. I don't know if it's a good idea to spam his rockets like that to get last hits, because it was being uncontested right there. Maybe he could have spammed it over here. Maybe steal one neutral. Be kind of cool. So Gyro having to go back here, picking up some boots. And let's see, is he going to finish up a Wraith Bam? I'd be interested if he does. He is level 4 though, and that's higher than his supports, and actually just one level behind the mids. So Quap is doing much better. Oh, actually not that much better than TA at this point. And she actually grabs a DD rune right before the other two can come in and to gank her. Oh, that was a well-timed moment. Maybe they should have just camped it there and waited for her to come in. But she was full mana, and I don't think there was any way they could have killed her, because she would just blinked away. And these supports are only level 2. They don't really have much, and he doesn't even have mana burn. He's only got Spike Carapace. And I guess in this situation, it's a slight mistake, because while Spike Carapace is good, it's an uncontested lane. So rather than oh wow, yeah, Gyro actually comes out and steals a couple creeps here, and dodges the Ice Path. And here Kato will go down, and this Gyro is doing a lot of work, and that is first blood going to the Gyro, and this will help him a lot. He's almost level 5. So I guess now the supports are trying to contest and fight almost a try versus try. And this is pretty smart, because it guaranteed that jungle trick worked out fine. And there is some circling going around, because they see him. Yeah, they see Nyx coming in. I guess in this case, the Spike Carapace worked out fine. He's got 2 levels in an Impel. It's kind of interesting. I guess he wants that stun generation, and they're looking to stun this guy, trying to bait out that Spike Carapace, but the Spike Carapace, he saves it smartly. So Nyx should be alright. Gyro going back to farming the jungle. He is low health once again, and he needs to be a bit careful. I don't think he will die here. Yeah, he's fine. So Sven leading all farmers. Magnus a little bit behind, getting, he's actually pretty low from this Clockwork, but Clockwork I'm sure is low as well. He's been bottle crowing. Magnus needs to be careful. He doesn't have a bottle, and I guess that's alright. But I still like seeing bottle on Magnus, because he needs it.
Double damage.
He is mana challenged, even if he does have mana boots. Now he has to stay back, because he has no regen, and there's going to be a gank, but it's just to scare him off mostly. And so they don't really get a kill on this, but oh wow, actually Clockwork goes in, and they're gonna kill. He's gonna solo kill this Rubik, and Magnus goes down as well. Quap pops the ultimate and a double damage room. So great rotation and ballsy play by Clockwork. And so it was a kind of a mistake, I guess, because they didn't have wards, but Quap timed it perfectly. I guess ganking as soon as she felt that the wards were down, which is around the 6-minute mark. Rubik never put it back. I guess he was too busy trying to pull. And meanwhile, I guess the only trade-off is TA was getting a little bit of farm. So Gyro rotates top, and he's almost level 6. He's got his phase boots, so he's looking to fight early. His phase boots just gives him like immediate damage. TA putting up her refraction. Quap is low on mana. She decides to go tread, so she's looking to go more of a carry-ish Quap. She will be kind of mana challenged. She's bottle crowing. Where's her bottle? Is it moving? She needs to move it. Come on. A little bit of miss micro. Gyro looking to gank. A little bit. He might be coming in from the back. And he sees that she has no mana, so it's the perfect time. He might even get a courier snipe. And he's pinging on her to go. Quap only has one blink left. Will she blink? Gyro's taking a lot of damage. He needs to be a bit careful. And they will get the kill. It was a really good kill. He's got clockwork hook misses. So the kill on Quap was big. Someone else. Who died? I missed something. Sven gets a kill on the next assassin. Sorry, I completely missed that, guys. Gyro backing up smartly. He's low health. But that rocket worked out fine. And they're pushing the tower now and trying to make it. It's not deny. It's in deny range right now, and I think Nyx assassin will get the deny. Yep. There's a stun. He's trying to hopefully clear it out real quickly. It's got 56 HP. Will they go for it? I really think they should. Nyx assassin staying around a little bit longer. He's going to get tower. There is a glyph. Is anybody going to rotate? I don't think so. They're just zoning out this Nyx assassin. And Sven picks it up. It's a good job. And there's Gyro's rotation, and they actually do get the Sven. Maybe Kato could try to man up. No, he's choosing to back off. And they do get a kill. Sven buys back. See, he does have a Morbid Mask and an Ogre Club. Let's see what he turns it into. Most likely BKB. I hope it's not Mask of Madness. I really hope so. But we'll see. I just don't like Mask of Madness on Sven. It's most likely Sven TPing. Yep. On top lane, it's Quap with no mana and Clockwork getting ready to hoping to find someone. TA still farming. She's choosing not to really gank. She hasn't had much of a presence so far with all that gold. She has a blink dagger at least, a 9 minutes and 45-second blink dagger, and this would definitely start her to start getting some kills, I hope. Or she's just looking to get phase boots because she didn't get any phase, and that her damage is a little bit low because of that. And they're looking to go on this, and there's a Clockwork hook. Catches out the Rubik, and there's Ice Path catching too, and I think Gyro will go down. Will Nyx assassin go down there? He's chasing him. Wow, Nyx assassin doesn't. Why is Clockwork so fast? I'm not sure. So, oh, it's the war cry. That's right. And so it was a great initiation. Although the counter initiation, they baited the Gyro to come in, and they all came in thinking it was just Sven and Coddle. But Jakiro was there to back him up, and Clockwork came in and counter initiated. Ish. And that's the thing about Rocket, it's so slow. And looking at Gyro, he has max Rocket Barrage first. So it's pretty good. Yes, Dota is so hard because people are smart.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, he did jungle. It was an interesting strat. I think he did watch the Navi video. It looks like there's Sven's got that stack and he's just gonna take it out. Oh, and this is the call down. He's gonna steal some and do a lot of damage to Sven. And will Gyro come in? This might be kind of bad, but TA is there. Clockwork hook misses. Jakiro goes down, and he's gonna throw out a trap out. Looking. He throws a trap out. He actually gets Coddle, but it's not enough. Are they gonna dive? They might dive. There's a blink by TA, but the Sven stuns him, and now he's under tower. He doesn't have any fractures. Doesn't have any mana. Clockwork does get a kill on a Gyro. Clockwork is so low health. Nyx is gonna pick him off. Yeah, there he goes. There's a kill. So far, it's a 2 for 2. And Sven's gonna get away. Gyro does die, so in the end, I think it's a good trade for the Radiant. There's some pings going out, but she's gonna blink away fast. She's fine. Overall, it's a good trade because the carry Gyro died, and he's going for jumps. This is the right choice because he is choosing to fight early. The only problem is they're losing. So Quap rotating in just in time to pick up and finish off some of the kills. Need to be a bit careful. Nyx Assassin doesn't have too much right now. Looking at he's just pushing out a bit, and they do actually get the stun on the Quap. Quap is going to get out fine. They do have that. Oh, she's fine. Yeah. Getting mana from the Coddle, but I think Shakira will go down here. Yeah, there's nothing he can do, and I wonder who gets the kill. and Gyro does get the kill. And this will help him out pretty well. He has 3, 2, and 3. Considering he did jungle, it's worked out pretty good. Top lane, Sven tried to dive on the Magnus, but he needs to be a bit careful. He's trying to get that stun on the Mag. I think he might die here. They both have phase boots, but Sven's ulti is about to run out. Oh, and he will die here. Just a couple right clicks, just one, and he just wanted to rocket barrage. So Sven does die here, and yeah, I guess that's the trade. He's only got tread, so I think that's part of the reason why Gyro was able to catch up. So there's a rocket going out, landing on a Quap, but they end up destroying it before it actually gets there. And they're gonna start sieging this mid a bit. Gyro's a little low on mana. There's a clockwork hook and it lands on a Gyro. It's a great hook, and Gyro will go down. Rupe actually lifts the clockwork outside of the cogs, and the battery assault actually brings down refraction, and that's a 3 for 0 trade. The clockwork doing a lot of damage. Great hooks. The battery assault, yes, I'm glad he maxed it out. And so they're just going to take this tier 1 now, and now the Dire are a bit behind. Gyro might need to start farming for the late game instead of trying to gank, because he's dying a bit too much. He does have 4 kills and 3 assists, but he also has 3 deaths, and him and TA are just about the only options left for late game. Of course there is the RP, but you can't always rely on it because it is hard to land a really good RP. Gyro sending out a missile, flat canning, farming, and harassing the Sven. Sven actually is not that tanky. So looking at Sven, he doesn't have too much. I need to start moving to the net worth. And the lead net worths are Quap and Sven. I guess for 15 minutes that's not too bad because he's got Ogre Club and he's got 1,000 gold in the bank. So he will have that BKB up. So this Rubik, I haven't seen too many good steals from him, but it might be just because he's dying so fast, because he doesn't have any HP. He's only got 650 HP ish. I think he needs to get a bracer up, but he has been trying to ward, and in the jungle they're looking to gank someone. Radiant side's looking to gank someone, and there is and they're gonna get a tier 1. Jakiro, he might get picked off here. No, he's fine, but now Jakiro knows there's at least 2 people here.
Top tower is under attack.
And so the Radiant side decided to back up. Coddle is by himself in a river. He's trying to call back someone. Who's he trying to call back? Most likely to Sven. And there's Sven. They're looking for a team fight now, but the Nyx scouted them out. They know that everyone's there. Will they go in on this? I don't know. He might just Vendetta and then try to get a stun. He can probably get an easy 3-man stun at least, if not a 4. Magnus, oh, the clockwork hook actually catches him, but he skewers backward, and it ends up being badly because there's RP on 2, but 3 will basically die here. So the skewer backwards actually kind of costed him. It actually stunned the other 2, when otherwise they would have not died there. Okay, they might have died still. But who knows? And now they're gonna rotate and get that tier 2. Oh, this is great for Sven. He gets that stack, and now he's on his way to a PKP. So all my predictions for this game early on is just flying outside of the window because they're doing really well with this 5-man, and this is, I guess, to be expected. Their 5-man is amazing. With the Jakiro, Ice Path, Coddle, Blast, Quap, of course, to jump in just to AoE Blast. And then, of course, Clockwork to just push everyone out, and Sven with the AoE stun. Get rid of that rocket. But Gyro really needs to farm. Support's trying to stack up a little bit. Are the Ancients stacked? The Ancients aren't stacked. They need to stack them. And TA, where is she going? She doesn't even have phase boots. And I don't even know if she will go phase
Dire's
boots.
middle tower is under attack.
But she's so far behind, she's only got 1,000. And for a while, she's had quite a bit of free farm and didn't gank, while Quap did gank. It's not like she got completely outlaned either. And when there was a rotation in by the Gyro, they even got a kill on the Quap. Oh, there's a TP call in by Coddle. The rocket is just going to have to fly across the map. They're looking to get this tier 1, and I don't know if they can stop it. I mean, RP is almost much. Mag does have his Blink Dagger, so that's one good sign. And there's a call down trying to slow things down. There's multiple TPs, but I don't know if this is a good idea. The TPs are so close. There's a spin stunning at least one, not two. Rubik's getting in, but he's really low health already, and TA is there. Nick's Assassin trying to bring somebody down. They do get two though. And wow, Quap goes on. I'm not sure how they won that fight. I guess it's because they all stuck in for that call down, and the call down does do quite a bit of damage, especially if they stuck into it. Will he tick over him? Actually, he might die here. Yes, he's going to die here. Just one more tick. Oh no, he gets out fine. 4 HP. 4 HP. I wasn't expecting that. So those drums really paying off. It looks like he's going Shadow Blade. It's a good item to get on Gyro for the mid game, and they need to capitalize on this. But they can't because, well, actually they can. They have RP. I actually thought they used it, but they didn't. So Jakiro, Quap, and Clockwork goes down there. There's a hook, and they're going to catch this Magnus, but I think Magnus will get out fine. Yeah, there's this rotation, but he's a little bit squishy. Clockwork has taken a bit of damage, but he's pretty tanky as well. TA getting stunned up by this Jakiro. Jakiro is so good at just delaying teams. There is it's going to be a stun on or Vendetta. I don't know. He should go on this. Pick someone. There is the Quap ulti just for TA, and it's well worth it. I'm not sure why he didn't go on earlier. Oh wow, nice carapace, because he would have died there. Well, no, not died, but it definitely delayed the Quap. And so now Gyro's farming bot and they're pushing bot, and this is the right choice. They're getting the trade, and the other half of the team is just retreating. TA does go down there. Hopefully they will. Well, hopefully they will get the tower in return. And it looks like they will. Spin's coming in for that stun. Will he get it? I think he might. Oh, come on, Rubik with the quick fingers. No quick fingers. Lift, lift, lift. He actually steals it instead. Oh, actually, it's BKB spin. I guess that's why he didn't lift it. And this is a 10-second BKB, and he just gets kited. And this is what I'm talking about. You're just going to get kited like this easily, and then the cooldown actually slows him down. Are they actually going to go on this? I don't think they need to. Just back up, because all the rest of the team are coming in. The TA trap actually shows up there. So they actually get the pick off from the Coddle. There's a Clockwork. No, Coddle stays alive. The Clockwork actually, they turn things around and kill the Gyro. This game, there's a 4-staff from the Clockwork, and they're going to get this kill on the Rubik, and Rubik can do nothing. TA blinks in, Magnus blinks in as well. So much mobility. Spin's out of mana. There is a Ice Path thing. Gets RP on 2. Spin will die here. Will Jakiro die as well? Nyx has no mana. But are they going to get the kill on here? Magnus looking. He's trying to commit suicide to neutrals, and he does die by the neutrals. TA looking around, hoping to pick someone off. And I think it was a 3-for-2 trade, so not a bad trade, because they both carry dies, and they get the mid hero, the Dire Duo, that is. So the rotation's pretty good. The Radiant came in one at a time. That cost them, especially because they were split up in the jungle. One was over here, one was over here, one was over here. A little bit too far away. Even though Clockwork had a nice hook, the other heroes were just too far. And I guess that's the problem with the long range initiation. Everyone's TPing mid, and I think they're going to try to contest the Roche, because there has been some pings on there. Gyro's got a Shadow Blade up, and he can now almost farm pretty safely. Some dewarding action over here. There is a tower deny, mid tower most likely denied. Quap has a DD, and she's got that Orchid. This would be good. she can basically shut down as soon as Mag blinks in. If she's quick, she can make this Magnus silence the Magnus. There's a call down, just keeping people back. And there's an ice path landing on the Nyx. Nyx just completely gets blown up. Gyro is on a run. Will he get out? He's got Shadow Blade. I don't think they have detection. They throw down a sentry, and are they gonna get him? Yes, he does die here. The co-op does a blind scream, and so they lose 2 here. I don't know if it was a good idea to try to force it because they knew there were 5 there. Magnus doesn't have his RP either. I guess they really want to pick off a support because Nyx just kind of dove in. It was a mistake, and they paid for it. Well, Gyro doesn't have buyback, but because it's pretty early game, we're gonna be fine. It's gonna respawn pretty quickly. So right now they're just taking the tower. Will they try to go on this? I don't know. They're spread out pretty far. There's a stun just to clear out the waves, and it's a relatively low cooldown. About what's it? Cooldown 15 seconds, and Coddle can always just give him some more chakra mana. TA throwing out some traps, kind of scouting, hoping to get someone. Quap has an invisibility rune, and oh no, this is a mistake. Nice blink, actually dodges most of it. Is there a RP? RP on 1. And they actually killed a Jakiro first. This is pretty big. The Clockwork is out of position. Tried to get the TA. She actually melds away, and they're going to kill the Sven. This is really good, and the Dire is really good at chasing in this case. This is not what you want to do, and they're not going to be able to kill her. But the Gyro does die here. It gets picked up by the Quap. So still a decent trade for the Dire, but they just can't continue having this Gyro die. He needs to get some more farm. He's 5, 6, and 7 now. But Sven's not doing that much better either. He's 1, 5, well no, looking at Jakiro, sorry. Sven's only 3, 4, and 6. So the carriers are having a really hard time in this game. And I think this will be a phase where they just start the farm a bit. They'll farm for about 10, 15 minutes. We might not see a team fight for a while. We will see a bunch of maybe pickoffs every now and then, but on the team fights, not looking. Oh, actually, TA decides to get power treads. I guess that's all right, but phase really would add to your mobility and gives you that quick damage. But then again, power treads really give you a bit of survivability, which she needs. She will have BKB up, and BKB against the Radiant lineup is so good. So once Dire gets up a couple BKBs, I don't think the Radiant will have an easy time. The only thing that will go through and that would cause trouble would be this Clockwork Hook and Cogs. There's some pings going out, but it's a blink. Blink away. No, that was Magnus blinking and trying to hopefully getting someone. Clockwork fishing for a hook. He's got 4 staff, but he's still a bit squishy. So Coddle does have his mech up, so that's pretty good. He's level 11. Not doing too bad. I hate this bug. I really wish it'd go away so I know if he actually bought back. Gyro, just pushing a bit, but he might need to be a bit careful. Because there are sentries on the Radiant side. He's probably going to back up as soon as he gets this. Yes. Good choice. Sees that Sven, he's going to go to the trees. Will he TP out? We'll see. There's some pings going out. Coddle. Trap actually sees him. I don't think will the Dire initiate on this. Nyx going to ward. He's got a null talisman. He's got Vendetta. Well, he's going on to Coddle. I don't think they can kill him. Well, he's doing a lot of damage actually. Oh, that mech actually keeps him alive. Is there going to be a shockwave? No, he's silenced. T actually blinks in, hoping to get a melt strike on a Coddle. That would have definitely been Coddle's death, and this ward is there. They've got a sentry ward here, dewarding or hoping to deward. I don't think that sentry sees that. They might see the trap.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They have sentries everywhere, especially in the mid lane. Hoping to catch out the Nyx before he can come in and Vendetta.
Radiant's bottom
Destroy
tower
missile.
is under attack.
There's some pings going out here. Gyro gets an illusion. Clockwork hanging around ledge, hoping to get a hook.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So everybody's just being kind of cautious now. Just trying to get some farm up. I'm interested in to see what Gyro gets next. I hope it's a BKB because he'll need it. Yeah, Jakiro is kind of poor. And so, I guess I'll go ahead and look at the item progression. Sven does get Mask of Madness again. I just don't know if that's the right item to go. It does give you a bit of lifesteal, but he's just gonna get kited, and of course it does increase your speed a bit. And oh, looks like the Dire are making a move, but at least smoke up for something like this. Pop actually blinks in, and she looks to be she will go down actually. Call down actually bursts him down. Clockwork goes down here. Kiro gets an ice path on 4. This is really good. The Clockworks have him in. He's stuck in the ice path, and oh wow, that was clutch. The Clockwork cogs doing so much work, and the Jakiro doing. They were just stuck on an ice path for so long they couldn't do anything. There's an RP on just Spin, but he dies but Magnus dies anyways. So it's a 4 for 3 trade. Excellent play by the Cogs and Jakiro. It's a great combo. I think Illuminate went out on there too. And so I guess I'll go ahead and look at the graphs, and this definitely makes the Radiant swing up. And I really don't think the Dire should force fights until they have BKBs up, because if they had BKBs up, that stun, the Jakiro Ice Path would have done absolutely nothing. Of course, they would still be stuck in the cogs, but Jakiro would have died, and Clockwork and Quap were already dead. The only thing they would have to worry about is that right click from Sven. So Gyro just continuing the farm, and he's going for that BKB. I'm gonna check something. I hope it's still running. Yeah, it's still running. Okay, sorry guys. Some pings going out, and I just think they need to start farming. The Dire side, their wards. Do they have wards to see it? No, I guess it just got dewarded. This is a good ward. They can see whenever their Gyro's gonna come in for the Ancients. I guess they were kind of anticipating them. Man. There's a call down, fishing, thinking that they were Roshanning. The Clockwork fired a missile, and they saw the 2 heroes here. Clockwork, there's a hook, and this looks bad because there's also a silence on the Magnus, but Magnus actually gets pushed out from the blinding light. Pop dies, Magnus dies, Rubik dies as well, and actually Gyro goes down too. There's a buyback from Gyro, and I don't know if he can do much. His call down is down, but it's coming up soon. He's trying to solo this Sven. There's a BKB up, and wow, he's taking so much damage. There's a Sentry Ward there. He needs to be careful. He's going to go down here. No, he actually walks. No, he walks straight into a Sentry. Does he not realize it? And is he going to continue to get kited? I don't know. Keeper out of light actually gets a kill on a Templar Assassin. And there's a forfeit. I really hope they just continue to play this out. And this is the problem. I don't know. They really need to farm those BKBs because they're just dying too quickly. TA was so close. So if she hadn't died, or if she had BKB on the quick buy, she probably would have had it. So because of that buyback, Gyro is even further away from this. Oh wow! There's the Clockwork rocket. Wow, I'm not sure. I was about to say this Gyro needed to back up, but Clockwork just snipes him.
Is under attack.
So now they were trying to go for the Roshan, but I don't think they could take him out quite quick enough. There's 3 and they're chasing him. They see him. There's a blink. Magnus looking for someone to skewer backwards.
Rock it on.
But the Vendetta up next, chasing, but they know because they had that sentry over here. There's some pings. They're hoping to take the Roshan for themselves. But the Radiant also know. They're just walking right past the sentry. Well, they walked right on top of it. I don't really know. They might have seen it. They would have to be paying attention all the time. There's some pings though. Quap tells them that they're there. Magnus needs to be careful. He does his RP. And there's gonna be a hook. There's gonna be a hook.
and no, he doesn't actually fire it quite yet. There's rockets looking around. TA's there. And they need to be careful. There's a hook that actually misses though. There's a Rubik stunning the Clockwork. Clockwork might die here first. That was a mistake from. Oh, the cooldown actually hits too. Quap actually assassinates the Magnus. Again, Magnus can't get it up. The Macropyre doing so much damage. Quap doing a lot of damage as well. There is that Caudal Blast actually kills the Nyx Assassin. And it's just TA trying to right click, and he actually gets the kill on the Quap. I wasn't expecting that. There's a buyback from the Quap while the Meld Strike doing so much damage, killing the Jakiro. And they're click. Oh, the Quap is back, and they're killing this Caudal. No, the blinding light's keeping him alive, and they're just and just kiting him away. And now she's gonna stay there, but she's gonna die here. The poison tick, yep, she dies there, and it's a team wipe. Although the Radiant does die as well. Quap had the buyback.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, I think blinding light is 80%, so 4 misses in a row is not bad at all. Blinding light, how long is it? Yeah, it's an 80% miss chance. It's very good. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's lucky. That's a pretty good chance to get 4 in a row. So the blinding light working out really well, but this shows that the Dire can still fight, especially if things work their out. If just Magnus can get a really good RP, they can win this. He's getting a refresher because he needs it badly, but he might even should get BKB even, because that Orchid Silence is hurting him a lot. Or even Clockwork when he hooks and Cogs, he can pull up his BKB and not take battery assault stuns. And they're looking to fight again in a Roshan pit.
Boom! There it goes.
And although I said I thought they were going to be farming for a bit, they're choosing not to. There is a ward there, so the Radiant knows that Jakiro is risking his life trying to deward this. He should at least go up slightly above high ground. No. And there's a Clockwork miss rocket trying to scout things out. There's a steal by the Rubik. Actually, there's the hook and actually catches Gyro. Gyro's gonna die here. Actually, Shadow Blade's up. They don't have any sentries, so they throw down the sentry now. There's a RP on just Clockwork. Actually, on 2. Caudal goes down, Clockwork goes down, Quap goes down. Gyro, all for the trade of Gyro. But this Sven is just going to town on this TA. TA is really low. She actually tries the Meld Strike. She probably should have just continued kiting, get that Meld up. But he uses that Spike Carapace a bit premature. Should have just saved it. He's looking to juke. Will he get out? I don't know. Is there going to be Ice Path follow his Ice Path? But he successfully jukes them. So it's a 3-for-3 trade. But Sven doesn't die. But Gyro does. And the Gyro dying is not that good. He's closer to his BKB now, at least. And he's going to go for the Roshan. I don't think they can get it. Yeah, he does have a lot of damage. He's got that crit, and he's going for AC. I'm glad he just left Daedalus unfinished for a bit until he gets some tank items up. There's a lot of physical damage, so the AC will work wonders. So about the fight before the one that we just saw, I wanted to say something. We saw a stun from the Sven fly out on his Nyx, but Nyx chooses not to use Spike Carapace. If he had used Spike Carapace at the time when he was moving up here, it would have stunned Sven and continued kiting him, and it would have kept Nyx alive a little bit longer, so he can go back in, and he wouldn't have taken so much and do even more damage to the Sven, and Sven would have died quicker. That's true. The supports are doing really well in keeping sentries up. There's a Clockwork hook, I hear it, and he actually catches Rubik and gets a solo kill. And he just force taps himself out. Pick off and run. This Rubik is just having the hardest time in the world. As he was trying to deward. And did they see this ward? They should have seen it. Gyro actually gets a kill on the Quap. I'm not sure how. Was it a solo kill? I guess Quap was just wandering around low health. Gyro was even there. There's some pings going out. TA just going to town on Clockwork, but not doing that much, to be honest. Actually kills the Necro Bug. Who has the Necro Bug? Coddle does. Necrobook just kind of pushes, and I guess they really want that for invis detection. They're able to get Necro 3. They'll do a lot of work because they do have a lot of invis heroes. There's a Sentry Ward being thrown out. You know, Clockwork Hook misses for once. And Clockwork has been really good about landing his hooks. So Sven, he's finished up his AC, and this will definitely help out. Maybe they should start fighting? Because the fatter this gyro gets, the more he's going to deal damage. There's RP on like 4! And he's going to skewer him back. Actually catches on Caldwell as well. And they're going to try to kill. Wow, Sven's doing a lot of damage. TA's just sticking around, taking a lot of damage. And Sven now is going to town on this next, but the Spirit Carapace does a lot of work. Well, what's he trying to do? Is he going to turn around stun? And he's hoping he goes Vendetta. He's actually, no, he can't get this kill. He should have just continued running. He was hoping a bit too much. He's got 2,000 HP. So great play. Even though the RP landed pretty much on 3 or 4, I think it was 3. And it's just I saw the HP bar for a Necrobook, Necromonicon. Gyro didn't have the damage to follow up. Of course, he had cooldown, but cooldown like scales off pretty well. Sven's backing up, a little bit scared. He will get the Aegis, and once they heal up, I think they can go high ground. Sven doesn't look like he's going to get anything else. Gyro, it looks like Clockwork is going for the Heaven's Halberd to disarm either TA or Gyro. Gyro doesn't have his BKB yet, and it's costing him dearly. It really is. He should have had it at least 15 minutes ago. But he just keeps dying, keep wanting to fight instead of farming. The strategy to jungle early game was awesome. It's my first time seeing it in IXDL, and it worked out pretty well. There's ping on Quap. The TA trap sees him. Are they going to fight here? Coddle's not there. Neither is Sven. This is kind of scary. Oh wow, that blink. Really lucky. But Quap man fight. And they choose the Sunner, but she's just going to get away. Actually, no, that burst damage. And they just completely burst Quap down. This is the best chance to go. Gyro actually kills the Jakiro. They can go on this. They need to push now, because all the tier 2s are up. Either they can push or just farm, and I think actually, yeah, they should just farm. Maybe steal some camps. That might be Gyro's BKB. It is his BKB. Now, if he can get one damage item up, they can do quite a bit of damage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So there's some drawings going around. Oh, nice arrow. These minimap drawings are so good, actually. I'm surprised. I'm pretty terrible at minimap drawing. I'm not even gonna try to show you guys because it's too embarrassing. So the flat cannon is going out farming. And it's Gyro. Actually, there's gonna be a stun on Gyro. Gyro's gonna go down. He can't even pop his BKB. Is he going to? No, he's just gonna Shadow Blade out. This is a smart choice. Clockwork Hook misses. Actually, the mana burn sun keeps him alive. If he had keep on walking, Clockwork might have hit him. But he's hasted actually. Is he gonna pop this drums to try to get out? No, he's fine. There's the Vendetta. Next, getting ready. Gyro, he's got 1,000 gold in the bank. Let's see what he goes for. Manta would not be bad, but maybe he's just trying to go for that MKB. Really needs damage badly. Maybe looking to try to snipe Gyro, I guess. Not sure where that rocket was heading, and actually Rubik nearly dies, and Pel keeps him alive, and the TA goes in. They don't have Gyro. Gyro does TPN though. Actually, they use the RP just on Sven, but Sven has Aegis, so he should be back up, and this is looking bad. They're going to throw it out of actually kill the Magnus. Rubik does go down. Trying to go on a Jakiro. TA just not doing much. The Quap ulti misses completely. There's a Sentry again. There's a hook, and they actually throws on a Sentry, and are they going to kill the Gyro? Gyro's going to go down. He doesn't have buyback, and this is looking really bad for the Dire. And I think the Aegis worked out fine. Nyx will die, and I mean, to be honest, Gyro made a lot of mistakes himself. He should have been farming, but he kept on fighting over and over and over again.
Dire's top
the supports
tower is
didn't
under
really
attack.
stack that much. They stacked a bit in the beginning, but after that they just
Dire's
chose not to
top tower
stack.
has fallen.
Gyro had a really delayed BKB. He didn't get it until 40 minutes into the game. And of course they're gonna lose if that's what happens. There's a stun on Rubik out of position, and that's godlike streak for Sven. And they're just gonna go to town on these
Dire's
racks.
top tower has fallen.
There's a glyph, but there's not much they can do.
Structures are fortified.
And
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
not new meta. It's happened every now and then, I'd say. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just the mistakes happened in the mid game. Everything else was fine. Gyro did gank early on, and once he got his mid game items, I think he chose to go phase boots drums, and he wanted to fight. But maybe it would have been better if he just farmed.
Boom, there it goes.
Because he needed the BKB up quickly, and I know I'm basically beating a dead horse, but I think that's the main thing. They lost the game because Gyro refused to get BKB. The pickup from Quap is, I mean, not to take anything from the Radiant played very well. They played it as best as they could. They locked down Mag, so it made Magnus trying to RP someone really hard. Clockwork played extremely well, hooking someone. I think Sass picks up a Dagon. At this point, I don't know if Dagon is a better item. It's just minuscule damage. I guess they can do your 300 damage to Sven. I guess it helps burst heroes down, but maybe survivability would be better. Guess it doesn't matter too much. I guess it would help try to burst down this Shakiro, but even then, Shakiro's got 1300 HP. Cuddle, wow, it's got 1600 HP, but he's also got level 3 Necromonicon and a mech. There's some pings going out. They're hoping to push bot lane. Nyx, just farming. Well, all my analysis has been saying that the game's over, but I mean, they can still come back. Gyro, if Gyro can get a damage item up, they're still looking because Gyro is empowered at least. He's hitting for 250 damage. It's quite a bit. That flat cannon would definitely help damage this Koto and Jakiro and do a lot to this Clop. And there's a stun on Gyro, and this is not where you want it to start. There's RP just on Sven, but it's too late. And Necrobook's doing its work. And this is over now. And there's a rage disconnection from a Gyro. The RP's, yeah, has been a bit off. But good plays from the Radiant. They played their lineup as they should. The Dire, on the other hand, just didn't farm enough. And so, you know, the Sven's really fat. It's got that data. He's going for heart. And his GPN, I'm sure, is very high. TA, just playing around. Wow, look at that. He doesn't have his. He has mask on, so he's taking a lot of damage from there. But he's still really, really tanky. Well, Nyx was also kind of underleveled for a bit, and they had sentries everywhere, so he couldn't really gank too much. I don't blame Nyx. He's a support Nyx. Wasn't able to get too much. There's a stun on the trying to kill Sven. They actually killed the TA. The Radiant played well. They put sentries everywhere, and Kato actually gets a Necrobook up. Great for pushing, and great for against Invis heroes. The RPs were, of course, not that good. Nyx mistimed a lot of his Spike Carapace. And finally, again, Gyro didn't get his BKB up, and he didn't farm enough. He went for the mid-game oriented build, and it didn't work out that well. So it's a 46-minute game, a very interesting game. A lot of misplays from the Dire, and of course there's misplays from both sides. But the Dire, I think, made more costly mistakes. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my cast, and I hope you listen in next time. Thank you.